the latest being the brazen rigging of the Saturday, September 21st, 2024 Edo State Governorship election.
The acting national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Ambassador Damangu, has vowed that the party will go to court to retrieve what he describes as stolen mandates. INEC's declaration of Senator Mondo Gbewulu of the APC as winner of the Edo State governorship election. Damangu, at a press briefing in Abuja, charged Edo people to remain resolute and undeterred, stressing that the party under his leadership will take sure and firm steps, including every available legal means in a democracy, to retrieve the alleged stolen mandates. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, had on Sunday night returned Senator Mondo Gbewulu of the APC as Edo State Governor-elect after polling 291,667 votes to defeat his closest rivals, Dr. Aswa Ighodalo of the PDP, who polled 247,566 votes, and Olimide Akpata of the Labour Party, who got 22,763 votes.
Nigerians and the world watch in horror as the APC compromised security operatives and thugs unleashed terror, harassed, arrested, and detained PDP members and supporters, forced siege mentality before and on election day, and paved the way for its agents and procured INEC officials to manipulate the ballot process, substitute genuine results from the polling units with fictitious figures, and transfer the victory clearly won by our candidate, Aswa Ighodalo, to the defeated APC candidate. As Nigerians already know, despite the violence, intimidation, and manipulations by the APC, results obtained from the polling units show our candidate, Dr. Aswa Ighodalo, clearly won the election before the figures were altered at the state coalition exercise in favor of the defeated APC candidate. The PDP therefore unequivocally rejects the final result of the Edo State governorship election as declared by INEC, as it did not meet the minimum standard for democracy, having not reflected the express will and aspiration in line with the provision of the Electoral Act 2022 and INEC guidelines for state governorship election. The PDP demands that INEC, within the time stipulated by Section 65 of the Electoral Act 2022, review the Edo State governorship election and announce results only as obtained from the genuine votes cast at the polling units. The PDP calls on all Nigerians and lovers of democracy all over the world to stand up in solidarity with the people of Edo in rejecting this assault on the democratic rights of the people as witnessed in the Edo State governorship election.
Damangu, who frowned at the outcome of the polls over alleged manipulation, expressed hope that the judiciary will ensure justice in the matter.
The people of Edo State clearly choose Dr. Aswa Ighodalo as the next governor of their state, and only their will, as expressed at the polling unit, must be allowed to stand. The PDP charges the people of Edo to remain resolute and undeterred as our party takes sure and firm steps to retrieve the mandate with every means legal and available in a democracy.
The Labour Party's candidates in the election, Barrister Olimide Akpata, has dismissed the election as a transaction and democratic sacrilege, adding that he had since submitted the results to his lawyers for forensic analysis, which would inform his next step of action.
A widespread vote buying scheme by both the APC and the PDP. As attested to by Yaga Africa, a leading civil society organization and domestic observer group, our sacred electoral process was reduced to a commodities market, a bidding war for votes. I will take advice from counsel, from my lawyers, as the Labour Party also will do, and make a determination one way or the other.
What transpired in Edo State was state capture, not election, with Yaga Africa also saying the exercise failed the integrity test. Also, the Center for Democracy and Development West Africa CDD urged INEC to review uploads of its result viewing portal IREV due to discrepancies in the governorship election results.
I'm sure INEC will do that, will review that to make sure that there are no breaches of the law. And I think it will be presumptive for us to make any categorical statement about that now. You know, since the results are not before us, these are from our observers. You know, so I think, but it is important that we've highlighted these problems. You know, the question of overvoting and the question of the difference between what was uploaded and what was declared. And I think moving forward, I think within that 7-day window, that all those who have information should submit them to INEC, you know, and you make it public also. So I think this is an opportunity for Nigerians to take an active part, because I think there are questions, definitely questions, about the discrepancy between what was uploaded and what was finally recorded. You know, but you know, technology can be manipulated, and we need to be very, very alert that it is not the answer. People find ways of going around it, and I think it's very, very important that you do this. So that was why we highlighted this in our reports as well, and that was why I also started off by saying that unusually for the CSOs to come together and make specific comments about a specific aspect of the process, namely, you know, problems with the coalition process. But I think it's also ought to be emphasized that at the root of all of this is the attitude of our political leaders, the political class, in terms of going out to undermine the process. And I think we need to shift our focus towards that and seeing how we should be able to make also the political leaders accountable to us in terms of how they view elections. We cannot keep on going on like this.
The advice came on the heels of observers reporting issues such as blood results, overvoting, upload discrepancies, especially in Oviam Northeast, East and West, Ikpobauka, Orionwa, and Uwonde local government areas of the state. Jude Aweke, reporting for VOS TV News Benin.